Actually.
Oh, no.
One of the conditions of working for Whistletest is the compulsory trip to Paris. You'll remember Mr. Hepworth talking to Monsieur Jagger, the Kershaw tete-à-tete with the Thompson twins. Well, now it's my turn to savour the peculiar ambience that is Paris. Now, this for generations has been a home from home for artists in exile. Think of the names now. Names like Stravinsky, Gertrude Stein, Hemingway, Picasso, Emperor Roscoe. Was that all right, Dave?
It's very good, Richard. It's coupé dans le studio maintenant.
Maybe the thing.
I think we should have one handheld to follow the action all the time.
Yeah.
And then have one on a tripod further back so you can actually see the cameras in shot, see the microphones in shot, see the...
But the handheld will be good because we can actually get close to what you're doing. This is the studio, is it? But actually, there isn't a studio here, is there? It's more a control room than anything else.
I'll explain this in the next few sentences.
How does it work?
Well, it doesn't basically. All we do is we hire other musicians to make an album in Montserrat, and then we pretend to make an album here, you see, and then we send it all in the post to RCA and say, blimey, this cost a fortune. I hope
It all falls together.
Hope you're going to reimburse us.
How do you work? I mean, how do you record in here? Is it done, you know, as a very complicated operation, or do you like to do it in a very basic way?
Well, really, I think it's done in a very eccentric way, really. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
when he's involved in it, I would have to agree with that.
In what way? How do you approach it? How do you start a recording?
Well, the whole approach of our music is first worry about everything, panic, and out of panic comes creation. Basically, I like to toss us into completely crazy situations and difficult situations rather than being full of luxurious fitted carpets wall to wall and manufactured kind of artistry. I like ordered chaos, really.
So when I first walked into this room, the way that it looked before, I wasn't very sure. So we rushed out to Leal and we bought lots of film posters and stuck them on the walls.
So
just
this is
to...
all you, is it? The whole thing? I mean,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
everything.
the sofa was
everything.
sitting on and everything in the room. We
Except for
brought with
Adam, he's not us, he's Adam.
No.
the man who presses the buttons and engineers.
Right.
So when it gets down to the recording of it, you've got the song, basically. What's the mechanics of
That's
the
not
recording?
quite true, actually.
Yeah?
Because we don't usually have the song, basically. We usually record without knowing what the song is. You see, we start back to front. We like kind of make a collage, you know, like lots of people would write a song at a piano or a guitar and then hire musicians and come and record it. We find that's too restricting because we like to know that the song could go anywhere at any given moment.
So what, you start with a riff or a rhythm, do you?
Yes, and Annie will start singing words that come off the top of her head, which is how we wrote the song Sweet Dreams. But basically, we'll show you how we did this one, which is called I Love You Like a Ball and Chain. And then we'll play the tape and play along with it afterwards to show you how we build up on it.
First, the live version, all right?
First the live version. We'll have to stand up for this because...
Well, the sound of your voice on the telephone, when you feel distressed, when you're all alone. Why do I feel so incomplete when you're not here? I'm just obsolete. I love you like a ball and chain. Make it alright now, like a ball and chain. Love you like a ball and chain. Oh, make it alright now, love you like a ball and chain. Feels so good.
And then we should get the drum machine going. And we'd add a funny rhythm to it so as not to sound cliched.
And this is what you've got on the tape?
And this is what I got on the tape. And then I'll play live
With the drum
guitar. And Annie will sing live and we'll show you how we made it on an 8-track, a TIAC 8-track.
The sound of your voice on the telephone, make me feel distressed, make me all alone. Why do I feel so incomplete when you're not here? I'm just obsolete. and chain. Oh, yeah, love you like a ball and chain. Oh, no, 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 no. I love you like a ball and chain. Make it all right now, love you like a ball and chain. Feels so good, love you like a ball and chain. Make it all right now, love you like a ball and chain. Feels so good, yeah, love you like a ball and chain. Make it all right now, love you like a ball and chain. Feels so good, love you like a ball and chain. Make it all right now, love you like a ball and chain. Feels so good, yeah, love you like a ball and chain.
Simple as that.
That's enough of that.
Is it good that you're actually recording in the kind of control cubicle as opposed to being stuck behind glass in a studio?
I suppose it is to me. I think it comes to the point where I like the idea of breaking down technology, and I don't like the idea of having headphones on and being in a sound booth anymore. When we're writing songs, we usually just put the tape on, and I'll sing as I would on stage with the microphone in my hand, because I can, in that way, I think I can get better lines, better phrases. And it doesn't, I'm confident enough now to know that what I do doesn't have to be the best thing, you see. The thing about being in a sound booth for me was always that, oh, the pressure, has to be the best
almost,
thing.
yeah.
And now we just tape everything, keep what's best.
This is the compact disc of Sweet Dreams.
Let me have a look at that.
Genuine.
I've seen one of them.
Yeah, there it is. Now that won a compact disc award, best compact disc of the year. And you're telling me it was recorded on the 8-track domestic tape recorder.
This is
thing,
it, folks.
The real thing. Colours are on the
Sweet
other
Dreams
side.
Compact Disc Award.
Yeah. And you did it on a basic tape recorder.
And we did it on that tape recorder and mastered on a Revox, which is like a normal household tape recorder.
What's the trick?
It just goes to show what awards mean these days, doesn't it?
No, come on, it sounds good.
No, it
doesn't
sounds
doesn't
pretty good, actually. Even though I say it myself.
Is there a trick to it? I mean, what do you capture? You seem to capture something more than just the clinical sound.
I think it's, I give in. If I knew that, I'd bottle it and sell it.
You do?
Oh, that's right, yes.
But there isn't a secret. I mean, there's something about the relationship you two have in this studio that seems to spark. And
Well,
obviously,
that's a secret.
Tell us.
I don't know, really. Dave and I have struggled together, I suppose, and we've had a lot of problems, and there were so many problems that we had to find solutions. And I suppose this was it, really. We were never satisfied, actually. I think that's the reason. We were never satisfied with the sound that other people created for us.
Still true.
So, well, I'm satisfied now because Dave knows exactly what sound should be on the record.
At this stage of the proceedings, when the thing's all finished, do you worry about the reviews?
We make these kind of songs for everybody and not for reviewers.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
right.
And on that point, I think I'll say that's a wrap. Coupe, mon ami.
The Eurythmics and their LP, their new LP, Be Yourself Tonight, is out this week. And from one cinematic...
Jim Morrison. And if you were watching last week, you'll have seen Mark